Crazy, man.
So, and you have brand Sobr Life. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So
how did that come about?
I had the Sobr Life because I wanted to. I started that honestly because I just wanted people to. Even when people got sober, I feel like there was always a stigma about it. And they were embarrassed to say they were sober, and if they were out with their friends, they were embarrassed to say they didn't drink. Yeah. I'm the opposite. I tell them the same thing. You don't want to see me drink. Like literally, that's what I tell the bartenders. I'm like, I'll burn this whole place down if I start drinking tonight. You know what I'm saying? I make a joke about it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just make something cool to where people like would represent and be cool and be proud to be sober. You know what I mean? And there was another brand I saw that was like Baller where they missed the R, and I was like playing with the sober, and I was like, God, I feel like SOBR looks dope just without the E right there, you know? And Brad Lee gave me some little advice back on it too, and told me he's like, you remove the E because there's no excuses if you want to get sober.
Yeah.
And just to show, another shout out to Bradley, just to show how genuine he is, I did that. I don't know if you remember his podcast, but we talked about that on air. He's like, we got to figure some catch out for the E, you know, and blah, blah. And that's when you could tell he cares, because he's like literally trying to coach me during the podcast. I was like, what a cool dude, you know? 2 months later, I'm at the NHRA Drags on a Saturday afternoon, and Brad Lee calls me. And I'm just like, I feel like it's a principal calling me or something like that. You know, I'm like, oh shit, I go run to his no here. I was like, yo, what up, man? He's like, I got the answer for you. I was like, what is it? He goes, remove the E because there's no excuses. I was like, shut up. I was like, how are you still thinking about that? And he's like, dude, one of my followers just gave this to me. He goes, here's the name, just give him a shout out and tell him thank you, man. But he goes, it's just awesome. I was just like, dude, that like made my day that he like still thought of it and called me on a Saturday afternoon. You know, that's the kind of guy he is, bro.
That's awesome.